Back to Morning Mix. The Sacred Heart Cultural Center is hosting a silent movie next week, and we have Executive Director Millie Huff with us in the Mix studios to talk about it here this morning. Hey, Millie, it's good to see you.
Good morning. Great to be here.
Back.
Thank you.
So you've got a great little thing going on next week on the 21st. Silent classic film with memorable star from that time, Buster Keaton. The silent movie featuring Steamboat Bill. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this is going to be so much fun. This is a classic Buster Keaton, and is considered to be one of the masterpieces of that era. So it's a comedy, so there's something for everybody. There's always, a little good versus evil, and the hero gets to come in and save the day. And I think we're going to follow that theme for this movie as well.
Okay, sounds like a good fun time. So this is a classic, but you've added a wonderful and unique audio element to the evening. Tell us what people can expect with that.
Of course. So as for 21 years this year, we have Ron Carter, who's a acclaimed theater organist, coming to play the soundtrack. That's what makes it so much fun, because the silent movies, it's very much physical acting and physical comedy, so it's very easy to follow the storyline, but having that soundtrack behind it really makes it come to life.
How did this actually all come about, Millie? I mean, it's a very interesting way to enjoy this.
Well, for a lot of people in our age range and younger, never have that experience of silent movie. It phased out and was replaced by talkies, which is what we know now for movies. But back in the turn of the century, early 1900s until about 1930, the silent movies were the movie stars and actresses of the day. So this was the way people were first introduced to the art form of film. And so we love being able to celebrate and introduce a new audience to that art form, which of course is lost today, but in the beautiful space of the Sacred Heart Great Hall, it really is just a magical experience.
I love it. You're bringing it back to life. So this is a step back in time. Tell us who can attend.
Well, there are still tickets. There are two different events that are part of this. The Thursday night, the 21st, is the feature film, which is the Steamboat Bill Jr., and it's a really wonderful, fun night. There is a concession stand with light bar and pizza and popcorn and such. There are still 2 levels of tickets available for that. And then on Friday morning, we'll do a matinee, which rather than the longer feature film, this is 2 short comedies with Ron Carter there again to play the organ and to introduce the audience to that a little bit more meaningful about how it was created and what the meaning behind it is.
And the proceeds from this event actually go towards the Sacred Heart?
Fully to Sacred Heart and the ongoing preservation of our beautiful historic building, which coincidentally we're celebrating 125 years this year. Isn't that amazing?
So they filmed Steamboat Bill there.
They could have.
They could have. And talk to us about how important events like this are to Sacred Heart.
It's one of the mainstays of our support. So for those who have not been to Sacred Heart, we are a 125-year-old former Catholic church that was closed and deconsecrated in the early 1970s. And the building languished and was eventually purchased and restored by a local family that loved historic preservation and wanted to see the building live on for future. So they formed a nonprofit, and for 36 years, we have supported it through our fundraising efforts. And so it's a beautiful campus. Actually, there are 4 buildings on the campus, and fundraisers like this help mean that we can keep the building open for future generations.
They put the fun in fundraiser. That's what they
Definitely.
do. Definitely. Silent movie night again on the 21st. Steamboat Bill with Sacred Heart and the organist, Ron Carter. Millie, they can get the information at sacredheartaugusta.org.
Yes, and tickets are still available there, or they can call and reserve their space over the phone and pay with a credit card.
All right, great.
There you
Be
have
sure to
it.
check that out.
Okay. Thanks so much, Millie. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Let's check in again right now with First Alert meteorologist Mikkel.